Hi friends, it's me, Fava of 4. Can you tell without seeing my face? Well, you will eventually, hearing my voice. You're lucky today, you don't have to see all those goofy faces I make accidentally. I've had this, don't ask me why, the kitchen table, but I didn't put the other stuff away yet, so this is going to be on the kitchen table. And after I sit down to do it, you have no idea how many times I get up. I forgot this, I forgot that. Now I'm exhausted. But it's today, I swear, or nothing. Wanted to tell you, today's the last day. It's only had 2 days, I think. Michael's has 150% off coupon, and then they have 20% off the entire purchase. So if you get there before it closes, I know it's a holiday, but they're open as far as I know. And I just went down to get the mail. I'm so confused. I asked the neighbor, is this a holiday or what? And she said, yeah. So I backed up. No mail. I wanted to show you this. This was a card, and why I tore it off, I don't know, because I think I meant to send it to somebody and then decided I shouldn't. Can you see that? I thought it would be good for something. There she goes, Miss I don't need the pens. I thought that was cute. Okay, Nola had sent me a package. Some I bought, some she gave me. And unfortunately, I know there were a couple more things. One was a really nice trim. And I used a few of the things and sent some stuff out, so I don't have it with me. It's gonna shoot me. Anyway, this was a doily, and I cut out the middle for a reason. I wanted flowers. I think I made a flower, and I don't know if it's here or if I send it out. I can't keep track anymore. But this hurricane is supposed to be coming and then not coming. And I can't be lackadaisical anymore because so many times, you know, we just kind of were complacent, and then that's when it hit. And this, it's like a little, oh geez, I just had the name, like window box. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. It's very cute. Where do I put all this? Okay. Then she sent me some doilies. Whenever she's on there, I'm saying, oh, I like this one, I like that one. She can't remember, but she always sends me good ones. This material she didn't send, but I got this, it's on sale this weekend. That's why I wanted to go this week. I bought a yard last week when all the ribbons were on sale. Every other week they have ribbons like, you know, like this. And I mean, just tons of them. And I just, like, this is 3 yards for $4.99, and it said velvet. And I got some gauze, I guess. It was $7.48 for like $4.50. They were putting a lot more remnants out, but I swear I couldn't stand any longer. And then they had some different ones I've never seen. Pretty? That's all that's left. I gave most of it away. Here's another color velvet. I really like this. You'll see something I made out of it. And this is a different looking one, isn't it? This is a pinkish mauve. Anyway, I got a lot of them. I need to put them away. Okay. This one. Who knows? I could have some of mine mixed up in here, for all I know. I did cut one and dyed these pieces for this thing I made. You'll see. I have a swap to do. And I had it in this box that I had made. And it's going too far to use this box. So the other night you know how you have your mind stuck on one thing? Then you think, well, why don't I have this other box I made, why don't I just put it in there? Pretty. Hope you can see because I don't get this angle right. Oh, here it is. Here's the lace she sent me, the pink. You can sure tell the difference between pink and when we dye pink. And this is just gorgeous. I just love it. I used snippets of it. Love, love, love it. She said if she got more, she'd try to save me a little, but we'll see. This one with the green in the ends. My hand's probably in the way. This is a pretty big one, and it's got blue, really pretty blue, like a teal blue on the ends. You see it. Look at this one. I really like this one, but I didn't think. This reminds me of that one. Remember the one I had for those of you in the beginning? There was a middle of it, and then it had like 6 babies growing on the outside of it. Well, one of the babies I had left, I gave some away. I'll show it to you because that's what I'd made something out of. But it was kind of like this in the middle, or the whole thing. So I really like that. She did a good job. I bought some. I try to keep money in my PayPal so when I see them, and then of course she gave me extra ones. Look at that one. Flowers on there to cut out. There's some nice flowers to cut out. I like the ones with the colors on them. Pretty for a trim. I'm going to say just one thing for last. Oh, that's what she sent me too. These boxes. She gets so much stuff. You know, I imagine, you know, I'll show you what I did with one of them. Only because they were sitting on my bed and I was making something. And I didn't want to go back downstairs. So I used the box. This one. All the, what is that? Octagon, not octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, it's more than that. Quadricon. And this one. Pretty. Oh, here's the one piece of the trim. Isn't that pretty? I used a little bit of it. I cut out a few things. So I guess I do have most of it here. I have to show you this. It looks like it's brand new. And it's like I could have used this color the other day, but I did not want to. I think she sent me this too. Pretty sure. They're all beautiful. Anyway, did I finish telling you what I was telling you about this? When I was going to get 2 yards, and it was only $2.99, and I really like this, except they don't have any other colors. And I know the girl back there, and she said, don't get much because it's going on sale next week, half price, which is this week. So I said, okay. I had sold her my serger at one time. Now, look at this. I'll take this box off here, I think. Need more room. Let's see, okay. I said, whatever, get this right. Look, it's an apron. Is that adorable or what? Looks like it was just crocheted. You know, if I was married, I'd think of some sexy thing to do. I'd just have this apron on and then some little thing on top. You know, those kinds of things you have to do if you feel like it to keep the marriage going. And believe it or not, I did, and my marriage isn't going anywhere. Matter of fact, well, y'all know he died last November. So that's all the gorgeous stuff that Nola sent me. You'll have to go over and see what I sent her this last time. The cutest music box, Lucy and Desi, and I stuck a real pretty flower in there I made. Just put the dash of sticky stuff because I didn't want her to keep it on there because the top was so cute. And the song says, it's that Friends song. I can't think of the whole thing, but look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. I love silver and gray and pink, mauve. I love mauve shades. Okay, before I move this, let me tell you that I was going through my stuff. Someone needed a piece of, or I was sending some of this to somebody. And it's still from those curtains, which I'm going to get more, I guess. And it has that flap on it. Well, I have all this plus more. So I thought, if there's anyone who could really use some material, not just to have it because it didn't cost anything, but put your names down, and then I'll just put it in a little thing, and if I can, I'll send you some. I mean, there's even more upstairs. And also, there's this other stuff here that I'm so tired of looking at. And I've sent everybody some, I know. This material, and you can put something with it or dye it or whatever. It's pink, blue, green, everything. You can make flowers. And this is how much I've left. So if anybody wants any of this, like I said, not just to take it, but could really use it and would like some, put your name down too. Only subscribers that have been my subscribers, not just all of a sudden. Okay, that's out of the way. Thank you so much, Nola. Did a good job, and I love them all. I love everything. I'm so glad I found those other things. I couldn't think of what the boxes were, and I even called you or texted you before I did this to find out because I didn't want to forget. Excuse me. Okay, like I said, this stuff sat here so long, I swear to God I showed everybody. But I know I showed a few people that I made this. I mean, I'm getting nothing done in my house. In the morning, if I happen to look through things, I took this back off my door. I had it on my door. Can you see it? I should change these flowers. They're not even pink. But this is just the paper doilies. And then I took some, you know, the ink pad, like purple, and I just scrunched them up and put that on there. And this is purple, but you can't tell. Probably should have just left it. But I hung this on my door. Or it has been hanging on my door. And this wreath, I think I showed you before. I have 2 of them. I just picked them up. And I use them for stamens a lot of times. But I just picked them up, didn't know what I was going to do with them, but then I decided to put a new wreath on my door. And that's it. I think I saw it on Pinterest. All you do is take them and fold them in half and then kind of scrunch them to how you want them. And then I put flowers in the middle. I don't think they did. But I can never do anything like I'm told. Okay, I'll show you what I made. Oh, the other day I had saw on TV or on YouTube, since I have that smart TV, that I swear to God I don't watch any TV. I'm always watching videos. But I saw someone get this Creative Station, and it makes one-side adhesive, so you don't have to necessarily buy stickers. You could take anything you want. Okay, so this was $21.99. I got it half price. And I take it out, but see, I don't read anything. I just go too fast. And it is a cartridge for the machine. And I think it goes on that, what's that one? Crafty, not Crafty Devotions, Reflections or Reflections, or I can't think of it. But there's a lot of cool things on there. And there's, I think, Liz. I can't pronounce her last name. And they show a lot of things for BB crafts. But yeah, but I still took it and I did what I think you're supposed to do and used it. Not that I would need it that much. But like there is something I'm making and you're supposed to put a sticker in it. And do I have it here? Maybe not, because I wanted to wait until I was done. It was something to do with a watch that they had on there. So instead of fooling around, I took all the watches. So if anybody has any watches with a bigger thing they don't want, I took them all up to the jeweler and asked him to take them apart for me because I knew I didn't have the patience. I tried with one. That was that. Okay, here's some, I may have showed you some of these. Some flowers I made. Make this out of that material. I'll probably smush it down and do something with it. Showed you that one, that one. I think, Nola sent me these. I just kind of saw them sitting there and I made this. I have an idea for this one. And everybody thinks I can't make small flowers. Well, I did. I can make small flowers. I hope the light's Okay. Made this one. I think I showed you that one too. And this one. And I probably showed you this one, although I did give someone to someone and they had it on their video. And this little tiny one. This little tiny one. This little tiny one. And I have some other ones. Because Rosanna sent me a bunch of little ones. And I really use them. And I thought, well, I'm going to show her I can mix them too. Then I happened to pass a channel again that was easy. I like the fast, easy things. And this is the one I made out of the box. So it's a little backwards, but oh. Now you get a nice pretty pen. And here's the paper clip. What did I do here? Like I said, it wasn't meant to be one, but I put the paper clips in the way. Then you take your journal and you can clip it wherever you want to, so that you always have a pen with you. Now I made this one too, that I have in my journal already. I don't know what I do with the pen. It's supposed to be in there. And I just tried to do something different. There's where, how if I should write down the, I'll try to do that. The girl, it was an older one. But isn't that cool? Put the paper clip in and then you can glue it in here and you'll always have a pen. So those two, then I made this one, which there was something on there. And it's just a matter of folding paper. Cute. Before I even came down for coffee in the morning, I had those done. And this is the journal that Jeanette had made me. It's funny, you don't look at everything really closely, and I've never, actually the journals just seem, you know, most of them are just too pretty to write in, but this is a junk journal, and it's the first time I've actually started writing notes and journal stuff and all kind of stuff. So I really like it. I really like it. Okie doke. What else is over here? Oh, I don't know if I showed you this or not, but I made this gold. This was clear. I spray painted it this copper color. And this is a piece I got from Nola. I don't know about this light. And then I put this piece on, well, I put two pieces. I put this piece on, and then I happened to see this piece, and I put that piece on. And I just love these flowers. And then I put a trim around it. And I've had this material for a long time, and then I cut out some of the hearts so I could place them where I wanted to. Isn't that pretty? Oh, and I put some beads in there. I got these bubblegum beads, they're called, from Holly Lobby the other day. Show you. Pinks and blues. And I wanted to show, especially the newer people, you know, you don't have to go buy all your beads. Like, I buy earrings like this, or necklaces, or, you know, whatever. and just cut it and take all the beads off. You have spacers and everything. And these, I did one today when I was making a stick pin. And then earrings, these kind of earrings. I either hang them on a book or something I'm making, and actually I just use the little thing that goes in your ear and then bend it. And then you can add to it. Here's a pretty earring. But all the jewelry, like I get, like, okay, I got these earrings. I showed you a long time ago. You know, can use that for something to hang. Add stuff to it. And I think I showed you the other day, and you have to go to her channel because she's got the coolest stuff. She's on Instagram, Facebook, and she has a YouTube channel, Atelis, A-T-E-L-I-S, Craft. And look at this bunny. I mean, you have to be careful with them. She makes them herself, she paints them herself. So if, you know, she doesn't have a mold, she makes the mold. She's so talented. And I wanted to find the picture in Instagram that had all of them like in a row. But she did have these. And then she also made little chains out of these. And these. And these, however you tell her you want them. You should see the adorable stuff. And there's one lady, I just happened to pass her video, and under her name on the videos that she put Atelis on there too. She has Atelis videos because she buys all kind of stuff from her and just loves everything. So she puts her videos. And one morning I was there watching her one evening, trying to watch this girl make these things, but I don't have a home maker, so I think I finally bought one. I was never that into them. I have to finish cutting that stuff off. They're supposed to be shakers, but mine don't really shake. And then, I may have showed you, this is a bag I made for somebody with stuff in it. You know, I told you I have a thing about bags. And it makes it so much easier for me because I'm not very presentation oriented. And I got these, I don't know if any of you that have 5 and below by you, everything's 5 and below. And that's where I showed you I got this fan from my phone. And I got a bunch of these, so I put them on paper clips. And I had made one of these, you know, those little scrappy things a while ago, and then I added some stuff to it. I just never sent out the package yet. And there's one of Atelis' little llamas. And then on the back, I put that. Okay, now you're gonna think I'm crazy or something. I'm going through videos on my, oh, something fell off. Oh man, it was the, oh, here it is. It was the best part. And I saw this lady from a long time ago making tiny lanterns. Well, I didn't realize till later it was for miniature houses. And so I might try to make a smaller one even to use as a charm. But this is the one I made. Took me half the morning. And it's a little crooked. And I tried to use my bead caps. I didn't have anything for this, so this is the top. I figure I lose all my tops anyway, so this is the top to a glue, and I just stuck a pin in it. And then it didn't look like anything, so I put this on top. So it's basically supposed to be a lantern. See, I put one of those, can you see it? Those little screwy things. So by the time then I decided to do this little bit green, something different. So it looks more like a Christmas thing that carolers walk around with. And I put this for beads in here so I could stick this thing like in between. But that's what made it a little bit crooked, I think. And then trying to figure out what to do with this, because I didn't have, I don't know, there it goes. I drop everything. So what I did was I took a little pin and then cut it, and then the top I made red, and then I kind of stuck it in some, you know, those things you wipe your face with that get all shreddy, those. And I wrapped it up so it looks like fire. But I'm sure it doesn't. I don't know why I like these little things. Isn't it cute? Yeah, that's what happens to me. Morning and night. I don't ever get to sleep because I'm always, oh, I'll make that. And usually I don't want to run back downstairs to the craft room where I'm supposed to do stuff. So whatever's on my bed or on the floor that I dropped or whatever, I use, just like that box. Then I made today, one of the beads came off. You know me and my stick pins. I started out simple. And this is from the necklace I think I showed you last week. Let me see if I got it in here. Can you see? I just had this, and then I had this, and then I started putting this. And it was from a, one of those things you get from China. You know, these things. I just started cutting it up. Oh, I made this flower out of one of those heart things I showed you. And I had bought a bunch of these, about 4 of them, and I spray painted them all except this one pink for my books people make me. And I'm hearing that some people are finding Lincoln logs and stuff to wrap their stuff with. That's good. I sprayed all mine, most of them pink. And whatever I was looking for, I don't know if I found it or I didn't find it. I don't know. I wanted to show you, this was one of the, I don't think I showed you yet. This was one of the, in the lace thing, was $4.99 half price. It's like a light mauve, but it's like leather. It's just, isn't that cool? They had the prettiest colors. Then they had this one, which I put on the next thing that I made. And this is a piece I have left. It's got leaves on it. They keep getting more and more things. And I have to figure out some way to get these clean. But I got a couple of these bottles the other day, or not the other day, last time I went thrifting, which has been a long time. Con acid sulfuric H2SO4, calcium sulfate. So these were things I guess that chemists or doctors used. And they're like bottles. And then you know the rollers that I bought a bunch of? Somebody wanted me to look for them. Well, I wanted to show you a couple I found. These were originals. And look at this, how old. It's a smaller one, but this yarn or whatever. And if I ever send anyone, someone the other day, I don't think knew really what it was, like a yarn that looks like it's coming apart. Well, that's what I take and fray it so that you can put it behind flowers and stuff like that. Then I bought this, don't ask me why, at Holly Lobby, and I really still can't figure out. Cook Store Clean Super Mug. I guess you put stuff in here to cook in the microwave, and then you can leave it in there. Must have something to do with this because of the steam. Oh, you open that up for the steam. You put it in there and you take it to work or wherever you want for lunch or breakfast. Isn't that cool? That'd be a really cool gift. And it was 50% off. Or I wouldn't have gotten something that I really don't need. But I like to have things for gifts in case, you know, you get company at the holidays and stuff. Okay. Okay, this is, I'm having a swap with someone. It's been a long time coming. So this is the box I had made. Now, I think I showed you, and by the way, remember last time I told you those salt things or whatever that comes in the medicine bottles? See, you could cover them and use them for this. And then Roseanne, I saw, you know those round cork things I had tons of, I was giving everybody. Well, she put like 3 or 4, glued them together, you know, put some stuff around them and made them for legs, for feet, whatever. So, you saw most of this. And then, this was the top. And of course, I kept adding stuff. And then I put this on there because it seemed like it, ouch, needed something. And this is one of those ones you're supposed to pull and it hangs. I swear I can't, it doesn't work for me on this one. It just goes long. So I don't know if it's supposed to or not. It's the one where I put the clock. And then since I showed you, I put these little flowers in. So that was the top. So by the time, and that's one of Atelli's hearts. So by the time I got stuff in it, plus had to put stuff on the side of it, I started to think this would cost a fortune. And it's just, I don't know what to do. But in the meantime, I've been making this for no particular reason. Tell me if you like this. Atelli's made that bird. And then I made the dangle. And Atelli's made this. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so it's a heart. It was a tin. It's a, oh, it's not even a Brighton tin. It's a Hershey's chocolate tin. So this is that, I don't know if any of you remember, but this is that part of that doily I had, one of the babies. So I put it on here. And then I kept thinking what to do. So then I put this on first, and then there was like space you could see. So that's why then I put this on. And I made the flowers. And then I had these little ones someone had given me. One of those ones I like. And then I cut up that other thing I showed you. Cut the beads off and put that around here. put some of that rope with the leaves. And then I got this other ribbon, wherever it shall be, and it kind of frays. So I don't know, maybe I use the last piece. See, around here, and it kind of frays. So that was good. And this was white. I literally spray painted them metallic color, and then I put diamond dust on them, whether you can see that or not. Then at the bottom, okay, I didn't put this on till last, I put one of my favorite dangles, and I had a little piece, and that's going to be on sale this week too, this button trim. I only had a little bit left. And then I put this earring on, and I had this bow, and I'd already put the glue on, it wouldn't straighten up, so it's supposed to look like it's supposed to be that way. And then whether I'll leave this there or not, I don't know, but she likes tiny things. So it's a cup of coffee, this bell, her initial. So that I made. Then this was the bottom. I bought this too. Put it around, put a few things in it. I like these new little pins. Can you see that? Different kinds. And then, actually I think this is something she had sent me in a kit. A lot of times I just use kits because I like the stuff. Isn't that pretty? I don't think I need anything else. I think it's fussy enough. So, there's other things, but I'll just put them in the box next to it. So I think it's really pretty. I want to get something for the eye, for the bird. And I love this. So tell me what you think. I have lots of cans upstairs, like I told you. And I had a couple hard cans, and this was big enough. The other one was kind of small. Okay, I already showed you this that I made. And like I said, a lot of little things I sent. I had these and I sprayed a lot of them, blues and pinks. Send to people. I know a long time ago I sent a bunch out, but I just left them silver. So then I realized that this kind of matches this. No, yeah, this. Well, it matches both. Because of the colors and whatever. So I could put it right on there if I want to, or just lay it there. She could do it. It's too much to put it on, but she can put it on if she wants to. And this piece here, I told you, is from that necklace, but I guess I didn't bring it down. Like I get most of my jewelry. I think I showed you that little. It's not a shaker, that's for sure. Let me see if that's it. Like I said, I never put most of this away from last time, so. And I showed you these. I think these are cute. I'll put the girl's name down, Carol something. But I'm so bad about following directions that it's very easy to fold. I had to do one like 4 times before I figured out this part. Oh, I don't know about me. Just like, yeah, I don't know. Just put it like that. They could do with it what they want to. Hope I'm speaking up loud enough. I'm getting tired. So I believe that's it. I hope I didn't miss anything, Nola. But I've been kind of into the flower thing lately, and I have a whole bag that I cut up that need burned, but I'm not too crazy about that method. But I did give Nola a few that looks pretty, and I really like this. So I'll fiddle with it. I might put something back here. It's big, but it doesn't look bad, I don't think. So now I have 3 boxes that I've altered. So I'm just gonna have to have a drawing one of these days, since my random drawings kind of went kaput. It's been so busy. Why do I like little miniature things? Is that cute or what? And this is one of those little screwy things, screws in. Up there, went to flame again. I better glue it better. If you have any ideas, or, you know, I did put something here I found in the garage. You know those things you put in the wall, those white things, then they expand? I thought I could manipulate them a little. But maybe they have something in the miniature store. But I think that's what the stuff was she was making. Miniature stuff. So, okay guys. I know I haven't been doing much. You know, I may try, somebody keeps telling me I should do a tutorial. I may do a tutorial because people always ask me, well, how do you get this stuff on there? I mean, on here. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on. It just seems like, you know, nothing hard to figure out, but I realize when you're new also that you don't know anything like me. I almost quit because I didn't know what in the heck anybody was talking about. I had to keep asking people. But yeah, go to Atelli's Craft. And the thing for Instagram is ATELIS_craft. Pretty sure. But I'll put the links underneath. And she's got these in all different colors. And I'm not sure if I gave Jeanette one. She opened her package yesterday. And this, I just love that color. Don't you? You can see it? Yeah, this light's not that great. I have to move back into my other room. These I just think are adorable. Anything I can make, and I've always been like that. Like I've made a shawl, you know, crocheted or knitted. Macrame I don't mind because doesn't take a long time. I can do a little of everything. What do they say? Master of nothing. So, did I show you these on here? What I made? Or did I just show you the bag? I don't know. You know who I really like is, I don't do much with papers, but I like that called Skinny. girl. And in fact, I put it on a couple of my paper clips. Okay, I will not blabber on and on. So I can put all this stuff away today. And like I said, anybody wants some of the curtain, at least a couple yards each. If that's what you want. If you only want a scrap piece, just tell me. But if there's more than a couple people, then I'll just draw for it. So there's my... I'm gonna put one of those little flowers on there. And I picked this because it had that little bit of yellow in it. Still seems like it needs something. But if I had one more thing. Okay, ladies and gents, I'm not even gonna sing you out or accordion you out or do anything. I'm just gonna be a normal person today. And thank you all for watching me, even though you never know when I'm gonna be back lately. I've just had so many packages to get out, and I've almost gotten them all done. And there's always something at home. And everything was breaking, you know how that is. Matter of fact, I should go get to the store because I really have no headlights. And my son's nice enough to tell me that. You better not drive, Mom, you don't have any headlights. But you don't think, you know, what you would think would come next. You just wait until I take them up there to fix it for you. Okay. I'm gonna try to get this to be my thumbnail. We'll see how it works, since I'm not that great at these videos. Anybody have any suggestions? Let me know. But I better run up to Michael's, even though I don't feel like it really. I don't want to miss out. I'm surprised they're open on Memorial Day. Well, I guess they're open on any day. Okay, I will talk to you all later. I hope you had a good holiday weekend. I guess I did, even though I didn't even know that's what it was. That's what happens when you don't get out much. So, adios. And don't forget to go to Atelli's and Nola's. Nola sells Nola Harris, yeah. She has her oopsies and she thrifts and she has the best things. And Jeanette makes beautiful things. Jeanette, Cottage Crafts, I think. And I'll have to find out. I've been watching a lot of stuff on that Refunction channel, and I'll have to get the link and let you know. I just come up on these things now, you know, and then pretty soon I'm making them. Not too good with paper stuff, and I have tons of paper, but this is just, I think, something else. I don't need the pen. I should put that in a journal. Okay, bye. Love y'all. Talk to you later.